Good evening. Hello, hello. Monday. Busy. Why is Calais crowded? Because lots of people go there. There are more crowded places though. Use the rest of the map. And it's very nice, good start, because all of the chats are synced. I like that. Don't have to wait for the TikTok chat to sync. Usually it takes a little bit longer. How are we doing, big fan? Folk, Scotsman, Star, Kayla, Uriel, Chaos, Alex, Folk on all the other platforms. How you doing? Doing well. How are you? How's your weekend? Big fan. Nice flower it is. You get one. Frankfurt to Prague is building in popularity. Losing a little bit. Yeah, the Alps. Well, the Alps is still the busiest place, but we're persuading people, you know. Vanna, how you doing? Sadness, how you doing? Shall I have it like a list, like a school register type thing? Whatever you'd call it in your country. Be like, so-and-so, check. So-and-so, check. Huh? Busy. It's getting used, which is good. Mirrorless cameras. Yes. Said an Estonian word? Which one? Banner? Well, that's his name. What's the entire name mean then? I don't know about consistent flow of traffic, but if you were to look on the traffic site, which used to paste into chat when we had the bot here, I had a look at it. It says congested about 50 people in Frankfurt. Then if I go Prague, about 60 people. Interesting. Busiest locations? They're in the top 10. They are there. Of course, the Alps Road apparently has 400 people across the entire length of it. That's insane. Possible for you to unban your mate? No. Not by you asking me to, no. Sadly not. They have to appeal. And if they have to wait. Have to wait for it. Hello, Carcor. Big fan. You got an ad? You shouldn't have an ad immediately. During the start of the stream, when it detects everything's running, it does start the ad. I think. Which is fine. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking at, yeah. Scroll all the way down on that page and you'll see the busiest locations list. That's it. Busy. Thank you, Carcor. Big fan. Why is Duisburg not busy? Because people have moved on from there. It isn't the busiest road anymore nearby. Gambling bus. Gambling bus? No, I mean, I'm still in the vehicle, but tomorrow's driving session I'll be in my truck again. You did a Cambridge exam and passed. Which one do you do? Cambridge is up there, you know? Oxford and Cambridge and so on. We are on ETS2. Hurry, relax. This is the intro. This isn't just gameplay. FP's better. People are liking FP. Now, so those that weren't there, of course, I did a weekend 130 stream streak. My God. A B2 for English, just in general. FP is Frankfurt to Prague. Sim 2, no. What was I saying? You distracted me, chat. You distracted me. Yesterday I did a TikTok stream. Because the weekends, if I remember to, it's just a 1 hour little admin doing TikTok things. During that stream, 2 Frankfurt to Prague reports. Not back to back, but during that brief length of time, 2. Insane. Coming after weeks and weeks ago, we had the first report just out of a blue, just ran just 1. Now there's 2 in one stream. So today we're going to get some as well. What version of the game? Still 160. We're going to moderate tomorrow's driving. 2 hours exactly. It was in 1 hour actually, because those streams aren't very long. These ones are about 2 hours. And we'll get plenty of content from there. So if we see a report from it, maybe it will lead to a ban. Who knows? F to P, yes. Keep pressing people to go there. It's just going to be funny where if I ever do another sort of recap on what's happened, we have, in a span of about 4 months, CD Road dying, Alps gaining popularity, then Alps dying, not fully dying, but dying, and then another road being popular. Yeah. For the finals in Romania. Oh. And you did well, I hope? Ireland DLC? No idea. You're asking me questions that SCS have the answers to. And even if you asked SCS, they're not going to tell you, oh, this DLC's out on this date next year. They tell you it about a week to go. That's what they do. Which road? The busiest one we're on about is the Frankfurt to Prague road, which is gaining popularity. People are slowly going there. Anti-shift, welcome in. What happened to the servers? Apparently they were a bit iffy. connection? Was it the host's problem? There was. There's a quarry. There is, yes, near the Prague side. So what you need to do, sadness, goddammit. What you need to do is just like you did with CD Road, memorize it so you know where bits are along that road. It'll be fun. That's all. Popular like CD. Well, even if it is, I don't know. There's no intersection that crosses it, actually. There's a few. For the most part, it's just one to the other. There aren't many other places you join along it, which is interesting. Actually, there's one intersection. Better than two. Got banned and didn't appeal, but you haven't got an answer. How recently did you do the appeal? Can be a few days to get a reply. Not usually a few days, but it can be. Not many. No, I believe there's only one in the middle. Of which, we'll have a look at the map. And, actually, let's get back in game. Let's get in game first. If we look at the road on the map, it's here. Of which, Nuremberg, maybe. There isn't really anywhere that's close to warrant going down those roads to join the road. You might as well go from one end to the other. Does that make sense? Instead of where the CD road was, you could join from Rotterdam, Amsterdam, that sort of thing. Brussels even. Brussels intersection, you know. Here, this is kind of in the middle of nowhere, this intersection here. And same with this little road here, but it's different. For the most part, you're just going straight across. Pretty good. Pretty good. First time getting banned. You've been banned there? Oh my god. Yeah, so I'm in my coach. This is where we finished last week's session. Haven't switched vehicle yet. Next driving session, I'll be in my truck. Be fun. Is it so alive that you'll lag? Depends on how many people around you cause you to lag. It doesn't have as many as the Alps yet, but it has a few dozen people on it right now. Oh, welcome in. SDC. Volvo high power or heavy cargo? That depends on what you want. Volvo has branded heavy cargo. If you like carrying heavy cargo, all of them seem pretty good. Don't they? All of them pretty good features. Is that damage? That's not something for us to do. That is for the makers of the game to do, and they need licenses to be able to damage the vehicles. Which is why you notice in other games where they either do have the license for that, or they don't use the truck's name to do that. Yeah. Okay. What's up? Great video. Yeah, there is a new video as well. That's pinned in some of the chats, not all the chats. See the shares. I can see when it pops up for a split second when someone does it. Why? Is someone spamming it, or was it a funny name? The best. I don't know of the best in that sense. I don't know how many different cargoes are in each pack. Volvo's pretty good, though. You could use the Volvo one. Because I guess it has the most unique... Well, they all have fairly unique cargo options. Online media? Oh, I see. I don't see it like that. Are you watching it on web and that's where it shows up? Yeah, I don't see it like that. If you tab out and then tab back into the tab, everything just scrolls up and refreshes it. I don't know what sharing that many times does, though. So... What on was? No, I only see it as like on the app. I see it like when someone joins, it's the very bottom line of the thing, and it overwrites with whatever the newest thing is. So, is it forbidden to download a mod of Google and import it into mods? You want camera mirrors? What you can do is you can use camera mirrors that are already in the other vehicles and save edit them into your vehicle. So I think Volvo has them. That's it. Renault? No, one of the others have them. DAF has it, and then just put it in your Scania. It may not line up perfectly. Some people have made it work, though. Some people have regular mirrors and camera mirrors and the little Trek ears that stick out. So, Frank, let's go there. I have seen the entertainment mod. Yes, people have been showing screenshots of that. Now, what I don't want you to be doing is when you're using that mod is being too distracted by the screen that's down next to your wheel. And crashing and then getting banned for it. Because that appeal is going to be rather funny, isn't it? Sorry, I was too distracted. I was watching YouTube. Don't do that. So, 32 people. Not bad. Again, there is a bus route here. There's a few, actually. Here's the bus station. Not bad. Not bad. In fact, there's bus routes from both directions. So on our little widget here, I'm in Copenhagen, that's fine. Where did I see it from? Frankfurt to TMPHQ. Frankfurt, Prague, TMPHQ. Good. Prague, because they're all in alphabetical order. Yeah. Prague to Reims. Prague, Frankfurt, Reims. Both ways. Got you covered. There you are. Both of those bus routes, lovely. And it takes you along the FTP road if you must. You don't have to, but if you must. That's why there's still a handful of buses here. Lovely big roads. Lots of people taking jobs. Nice. We like that. Possible to save edit cars. You'll be limited in what you can use. You can tweak a few things, but you can't put things from the truck on the car, if that makes sense. Tuesday, you do. That'll be funny to see, yeah. And then the road itself, you would continue over this way. Let's just do this now, so I don't have to come back here later, unless we have a report. Few people, yeah. So here's one intersection, but this is technically before the road itself, so you could go from there. There you go. The road itself is down here. And see, already some people. Ooh, that's a pink. Yeah, there's some, yeah. So whoever wondered about how busy it is, you should be fine. There's a few, you should be fine. All in due time, more people will come and check it out soon. Now, not very popular, but it's popular enough that this is what would be really nice if most roads had this amount of people on them. So it had some traffic, you know? Any road has some traffic on it. That'd be nice. There's where you would join as well. That's not the main intersection, though. Another one. Be careful. This corner here, during that same technical stream yesterday, 2 people, not from the same 2 reports, crashed about here because they zoomed. Is this downhill? No, it's uphill, then downhill. Ooh, the wheels. And then they just crashed in that corner down there. That's clipping, though. On one side more than the other side. I don't like that they've done that. I forgot what, how to the extreme we go with that. Because surprisingly, I don't see too many people doing that anymore. Some people do. You made a report. Good. Good. Here's the main intersection where you would join from if you were to go from somewhere else, but there aren't that many nearby cities to actually make that useful. Few more here. And then, of course, you've got your fuel station coming up. Train line first. Few more. Wow, you're comparing to a few weeks ago, eh? And there was basically nothing on it. It was like one person. And that's it. Few more. Lovely. I think, I don't know if TW's in the chat. I saw actually one of TW's videos pop up on TikTok. They do, when they do truck spotting, it's just a series of pictures on the road of like just seeing what vehicles drive by. Pretty good. Pretty good stuff. Truck spotted you? Oh, very nice. Famous. Hello, Arda, big fan. Jump over the train tracks. You've got to be careful with that. Be careful. What's your light count? It's gonna go up. Are you gonna spam it? I don't have the goals visible on this one, you see. When I did the stream yesterday, I had the goals. But because I'm using the same source across all of them, I'd have to put it on everything else as well. PC is not powerful enough to do both. It was at one point, but now I'm deciding not to do that. So you don't get a specifically vertical stream. This is nice. Until then. PC's getting on a bit. PC's like 5 years old. In PC terms, that's quite old. Ooh, headlights. And up there is the quarry industry, which is unchanged since day one, pretty much. It's the old quarry industry. With the 4K textures. You got up to 2.5k? Well, for me, that hasn't updated yet. Probably because it takes a very long time for it to slowly count up. 11 years old? My God. Loads of convoys parked up along the back here. Pretty good. Pretty good. Very nice. So, will we get any reports from here? Probably. First one, maybe? No, probably not. A 960? Oh, man. This is the Alps. Oldest one I had for a bit still. When I went from... I had a 750 Ti, then a 960, and then a 1080. I think while I still had the one and the 1080 in it, I had a 750 in a box somewhere. I put it in the box that the 1080 was in. Now I think I got rid of it. That's the oldest one I've had. Besides the very normal office PC I had before that, which was like a 620 or something. Not even GTX. So 650 Ti. Oh, we've come so far, hey? Oh my God. So this is still busy for now, because this is still a nice meetup spot. Someone has duplicated their lights a lot. See how glowy orange they are? They're not meant to be like that. That's very weird. Too many people, a lot of people. Yeah. Well, I mean, there isn't really a side area for people to park at, is there? Other than just this side of the road. There isn't a distinct gravelly area or something that they can... It's just the road itself. So that's unfortunate. Oh. Right. Okay, I was gonna... Oh, no, there we go. Why are you doing that? Why do you do that? How do you play multiplayer? This is on TruckersMP. It is a client that you need to download first. And then link it to your game. And that was it. Interesting. Well, you realized the problem, but you still caused a problem because this person had a heavy trailer. And they crashed. You see how that didn't really work? On Steam. Now, the game is on Steam. TMP is from its own website. The one that crashed before that, though. This one? Yeah, don't go around the corner too quickly, huh? Huge, 5%. Whenever I'm in friend streams, I gamble 5%. And people say, like, go on, go all in, and I... No. How to play multiplayer? We're telling you how to. It's with that mod. I can't... If I link a guide in the chat, one, you may not even be able to click it, and two, if I pin the message, you have a minute to click it. That's it. King for blocking the movie spot. It can be, because why would you park there? Where is it? The one in the middle of the Alps Road itself? I wouldn't suggest, even though it's a parking bay, I'd suggest keeping that one free. Because when you're on the spot, you're not in any safe mode or anything. And no scenic time-lapse in this game lasts like 10 minutes. So, avoid parking in that one spot. Because what if someone else wants to view the scenic viewpoint thingy? They can't. $7,000 hours in the game, that's pretty good. You copy-pasted the message. Why did we do that? You turned it into a copy-paster. Maintain formation. There's a formation going on? What's happening? I do need to change time of day as well. Because I don't want to do moderation stuff at night. Yeah, the website, it is, you can tell the live platform is not really made for web. It's so bad. It's really bad. You know, you'd be better off actually being on mobile. We'd be trying Truckline, not when it comes out, no. I have no need to do that. And as someone asked me that actually yesterday as well, what I suggest you do, this is busy, what I suggest you do, if you are interested in it, you can join their platform and try it out when they release, if they release whatever client version they want you to try out. See what it's like. Help them out. But I've no need to. So no. Through Abyss, no. Coach is out. This is a modded coach, not a DLC coach. You are now blocking, right? Because you can't go through the gate thing. You're stuck on the gate. What I like to think of, okay, I've said this before for different areas. This is off the road. So while it is a collision area, it's kind of a nothing, if that makes sense. It's kind of like nothing really happens here. It's off the road. It doesn't matter. Doesn't mean you can do anything you want here. But they're not really blocking anything because it's optional to be there. The same with the one on the other end of the Alps Road near Klagenfurt, the E-Acres place. There's a little off-roady bit near there that people like to go through. Some of them block the road there. It's not part of the road, though. It's not even a secret road. This is kind of... I know the report is ended now, but it's kind of off. You know, and then how on earth is this person supposed to get around? I don't think they will. Oh, they did. Huh. Fair enough. And wherever that bus was, they're now gone, so that's not too bad. Yeah, you've duplicated that quite a lot, haven't you? It's not meant to be that glowy. You can tell with the few people near them how intense that is. Stream buffering, but ads play. Ads is probably because it's not being broadcasted by me. That's being fed to you by the platform. So yeah, that's not me. Those lights would probably be green when they were on. This one has the same. But because you don't have your lights on, we can't tell. You know that doesn't look good, right? I mean, maybe to you it does, but I'm just saying it doesn't really look good. Oh look, now this one's blocking, in quotes, because these people can't get out. That one got the same? No, that's different. Some of them definitely do appear to have a darker orange as well, which is weird. Custom license plates. You can either save edit that, or if you link your World of Trucks website to your game, you can customize the text there and save it for any country code. That's how I did mine. How do you put mods? You cannot. The tuning that these people have done are with DLCs, not mods. You can edit in the sense where things that are already in the game as well, you can swap them between different vehicles. That's not mods. Why is it always night? Because, you know, this time of day it syncs to, you know, 1 minute in game is like 10 seconds or something in real world, and time just passes by the exact same way. Exactly, drive Frankfurt to Prague. Welcome in. Exactly. This is near Salzburg. Okay. Didn't set time. No, I didn't yet. No, it's not really dark yet. We've got a nice sunset right now. At 10 PM. You can see the tips of the mountains. Very nice. We're just waiting to see when this ends, because this is a difference of ping here, where you see this person, despite going the same speed, they were gaining on you. Slowly, slowly. Oh, and then this one slows down. You go around them. Why would you not, you know, because you couldn't overtake, you just went that way? That's not that bad. Don't do that. Nice, Uriel. Thank you for that. I stopped speaking because, you know, yeah, you would be more at fault because you didn't do the overtake. The reason they got to that speed is long before this report, because it's even here, both at full speed. Therefore, you cannot overtake. You can't even complete the overtake. And most people do the overtake when the person they're trying to pass is already going at like nearly full speed anyway. So the overtake takes forever to do, and then they can't complete it. But don't resort to that where you're driving on the other side to squeeze someone in the middle. Don't do that. Prague. This is near Prague. Cornball, hello, my guy. How you doing? Welcome in. You joined the stream to call me that? That's cute. A new road in Romania. You won't have that in Romania. It's a DLC. DLC roads won't be busy. Sadly not. You really want to try and expect several thousand people to buy a DLC just to go somewhere? No, they won't do that. Fortunately not. This one just doesn't have brakes. Still not using the brakes. Do your brakes not work? I guess they don't work. Are you friends, perhaps? A lot of buses. No, this doesn't count as F2P. This just counts as Prague. It's in the vicinity of F2P. Certainly, it's not near the Alps. No, I'm not counting it for my own counting system unless it's on the road I consider the F2P. This is just in Prague, of which, you know, a fair few people here. You gotta be proper with it. You gotta count it properly, you know. I almost don't really want to blame the suspect because it was the other guy. It was this one. Same scenario where you're trying to overtake and you can't. Worst crash you've seen? Non-cheating crash? I'm not too sure. Usually when someone just doesn't slow down, or when they try and squeeze through traffic and they don't care what the outcome is. If you include cheating, well, it's just someone driving through everyone. That counts as a crash. It's bad. Hello, Ismail Bifkan. Well, the thing is, again, we can't tell how this started if they're both at full speed. This one's not really expected to slow down to let them do it. If you can't complete the overtake, you should slow down. Because now they're both at full speed. But when the roads get bendier, then it all goes wrong. Because this one does slow down, and this one doesn't. You should have already been slowing down by about here, but, you know. Blue one doesn't go out of their lane, despite how it looks. And then this one just... I wonder if you were typing, because they did say something. At least in the chat. I don't know if it lines up. But that would make sense, where instead of slowing down and, you know, controlling your vehicle, you shout at the person instead. Like, why would you do that? Look! Why was there no sound for that? Look! Uno Memento, how you doing? Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. We are in Prague. We're checking out busy traffic. How was your stream? How was it? Welcome in. Hope you had a good time. Appreciate you joining. Welcome to the crew. Error 404, raid message not found. I like that. That's pretty good. 73 in Frankfurt. Well, again, it's evening time, so it gets busy and busy. I don't know why I'm using that chat. Time... Flashbang. Nice. You're angry at each other? Yes, you are. Live on anything else? I am. I'm on the purple one, if you know what that is, the red one, and the green one. Now it looks like there aren't any shadows, doesn't it? Because it's really bright. Chat distracted you a few times when you hit the guardrails. Well, that does happen. Hopefully you didn't hit someone. That's fine. Where were you driving? Have you checked out the new busy places? Wreck ban? Yeah, well, you got to be paying attention, mate. You're allowed to ignore your chat sometimes. It's fine. No, Texas uses Apple Music. He showed a screenshot of his, the thing that's next to the wheel that everyone's using now, with Apple Music on it. Right, mate. That was in Prague. This is on the Alps road. Look, it's busy. I do it all the time. Yeah, I have the right to ignore you. Got to drive FP on stream. I'm waiting for some people to do that. The people that do their normal drives, they go up the Alps, things like that. When's Runaway Lobster going to do it, eh? Has she been on it yet? Don't know. The new busy places. Are you aware of the Alps? How old are you familiar with it? Storm has done it, Lime's done it. Nice. So you have the CD road, now you've got the Alps road, and then you've got the Frankfurt to Prague road. All pretty good. Pretty good options. You should drive it. Don't tell me what to do. How dare you? Maybe. What do you say? This is Snowy Moon's lighting. plugin mod thing. People just call it Snowy Moon as if the mod is called Snowy Moon. I'm pretty sure Snowy Moon is just the guy that made it. There you go, nice. Prague to Duisburg. Yeah, so did you go via Frankfurt? Yeah, Prague, Frankfurt, all the way along. It's only this, only the lighting improvement. I don't have anything else. Good job. What was the point in that? Like, there's not... You really think that the person is too slow? What goes through your mind when you decide to do that, though? What's the need? That's not necessary. And then if we go back just to make sure, like, they were... It's called being cautious. It's not blocking. The average speed of this road is slow. Are the people that loved the CD road going to be back to 110 on most of the Frankfurt to Prague road? Probably. Probably will. Yeah, those first few turns, Connor, I've seen some crashes there. But you gotta learn that. Learn it. And then after that, you'll be rewarded by having a fairly straight road. Learn it. Don't go into that corner at full speed. Because I keep seeing people crash there. And it's kind of a lol, point and laugh. If you're driving and you have FPS drops and someone crashes into the back of you, because they were sat on your bumper, can you get banned? It could be them getting banned if they're tailgating you. If you can somehow prove you had an FPS drop, usually that's visible, where if you're stuttering and then the person bumps into you, they wouldn't really bump into you if they weren't so close. It depends on the case. Like, I'm trying to picture every example I've seen of that, and every single one is slightly different. Big D, 50 streams. Need to process them faster. It needs to be more than me. It needs to be more than 3 people. These 2 and me. There needs to be a lot more people on than that. If you want to guarantee your report being looked at, report on the website instead. Bang a truck sim if you want to race. Exactly. I mean, you can, technically, on the arcade server, you can do that. It is a simulator/game. Want some help? Oh, my hero, he's going to come on and clear the entire list, is he? Why are you not on already? Aren't we working all the time? People come in my stream and say, oh, you play this all day? Really? Because I am the only admin, you know? Here's the parking area I was on about. This is similar to the one that's outside the Innsbruck area. Like, this is not on the map. So these two, you know, you can settle your own differences if you want. You chose to go there. Admin sleeping. That clip is so old now. I kind of wish I still kept it before I purged all the clips. 2 buses down there and just in someone's driveway, you know. You're just deciding to be here. This part is actual road. So this counts. Maybe not blocking there, though. How was? What do you mean, how was it? When was it? Oh, there we go. And then you started to move. Well, I mean, bit of a dodgy overtake, but hey. Why would you only start moving the moment they try and go for it? At least they waited. What did they contain? It was back in Calais. This one I give benefit of the doubt. Doesn't really matter. It was back in Calais when I went BRB and I left the camera looking at the services. Because I think that was the time where I didn't have cam on, so I just left it on gameplay. The moment I disappeared, someone in a very funny voice, I don't know what accent it was, well done, came on the CB radio and they said, "No admins today." Loud vehicle outside. All admins is asleeping, in that exact way, is asleeping. And that was very funny. So that became a meme for quite a while. They said, my bad. Well, admins is asleeping? Yeah, that's what they said. I did make a TikTok about it, but that's also several years ago. Like, showing that this happened several years ago from that TikTok. So, we're talking like 2018, maybe 2019, something like that. Because I started using the cam in like 2020. Huh? So, where's this? Innsbruck. Okay. This is not pro mods. Truck meet? Ooh, I personally may not, but I mean, if people are there already, I might look at it. I don't know if he knows he's famous. No, I don't know what the player's name was. Was it at the time where we had this anonymous feature? I don't think so. That's not that old. Okay. You can never find people? No, sadly, if you go outside of the main area too much, you don't find that dense amount of people. There's not hundreds of people everywhere. If you go far enough out, you won't find too many people. If you go in DLCs, you won't find too many people. But that's how it works. That's just how it is. Hello, extra big fan. Stop the people who stop on the road for no reason. Yes, when someone starts overtaking you, sometimes though, I feel that is just coincidence. Sometimes I feel it's just coincidence. It's too good of a timing for that to be a thing. The priority definitely should be from that side, because you're joining that part of the road. There is no yield to join back on that way, but I feel you are at fault by knocking into that person. By causing that, you know? Good first one left. Because there is no... Pause. We're going way too in detail with this. Oh, no, this one has to yield. So this one's at fault. You have to yield. So people... Oh, unless it's this lane that has to yield, not the main part of the road. Then this part obviously has the lane to here, to yield. Right? I don't see why if you're going straight through, you have to yield to the parking area. That's different. That's different. First one goes. Then that one zooms straight out and hits this guy. I have a feeling the yield is for this lane. Because this is a slightly different lane. Methinks. 2 hours. East of it. Yes. Yield is for all three. So then it is the one that left. And they didn't know that. I think they didn't know that. Because why are you, is there no gate here? I thought you could just zoom straight through these. Right-hand rule, there's no sign indicating that. Because there's no sign over here that corresponds to if the yield applies to all three. No sign. This is only for joining this part. No yield sign on the left. So I guess it is all three. It would make more sense if there were 3 yield signs, but... Because if you're coming out of this lane, you don't see that yield sign. Oh, really? The wrong direction in the first place? No, you technically go in a little loop-de-loop. You have to leave that way anyway. If you mean this guy. First person. Can't do first person. That wouldn't necessarily change anything in this instance. I can tell where they were going from. Only right lane. No, apparently, from what some of you are saying, if there's only one and there isn't something to contradict on this side, it applies to all three. But it makes sense for it to be just this side. Having the yield. Because these two look like they're straight through-ish. This one should be yielding to this one. Because these two, you pass through it. This one is just straight on. You know the really funny thing? We've gone into so much detail with this, I just feel like just not do anything with it. Because we're arguing too much. Wrong side of the road. No. But by leaving this? Well, from where they left there, they went all the way around. Yeah, even if they were in this part, the approach doesn't make any difference. So yes, this bit's on the wrong side of the road, but this bit's so close. That doesn't count. This is silly. They're not going to hear this in their appeal. If they were to be banned for that. Yeah, this is one of those things where both could have paid more attention because I guess they didn't follow the signs. This one didn't expect, you know. That's why it takes so long to do these reports, because we have useless discussions like this. Yeah, I'm not going to ban them for driving on the wrong side for that part. That wouldn't be related to it. Even if they were approaching this way and they zoomed out that way, they'd still hit each other. Why are you stopping though? That was the weird part. This one went. Probably just following his friend. And then you just happen to both bump into each other at the same time. Poor signage. Yeah. It's just unfortunate. It looks to only be for the lane. Exactly. It's facing as if you were coming out here. If it was sort of a straighter one, because again, this is obvious. That applies to when you're already over here. That's fine. No, yeah, not fully useless, no. Because there's nothing else. So it wouldn't be back here implying that. It's just, you know, we're gonna know. Because that's weird. All the people. It is a bit dodgy signage, yeah, you'd have to know that. Poor design, yeah. I mean, again, the way that I sometimes think about this as well, even if one of them was significantly more at fault than the other one, I don't want to have to ban someone. And my final opinion was, you know, they kind of did something, you know, because then I have to say that in the appeal as well. I was like, well, you know, you want to be sure about it. There's no loss if neither of them are banned, I guess. Yeah, that's it. Oh, there we go. The report doesn't exist. They just both got to the same point at the same time. If both are at fault, I still feel banned banning both. I don't feel I should ban both. You would ban both or none, and I just decided none. So, split screen ads. Twitch is adding that. They finally decided to, instead of completely shrink the player and mute it, they now have smaller ones, so like the vertical ad that appears on the right hand side of the screen. Brazil. Yes. What about other side? Not on the other side. Okay. How heavy is this trailer, man? Does that make sense though? Does that take make sense? It's just easier to not ban than ban and it being a bit of a tacky ban. You know? Tech, welcome in. Big fan. Thank you for the follow on both. Both at fault, 1 week ban. To me, that's a little bit excessive. Josh, how you doing? How to change in-game tag while you can't play the game. When you're on the main menu, on the login screen, when you press that, it tells you you're banned. In the top left corner, I think, is the same settings cog, and it opens the exact same settings menu. There, you should be able to change your tag. Then, if you're proving it, assuming for a ban or something, screenshot that to show that there is something different in that text box. Didn't delete it. Where are they now? You can't have gotten that far, right? Right? Well, maybe they did. Oh, but now it's downhill, so... No, here they are. It's not that heavy. No, it's not that heavy. I was on FP. It's a little bit busier on FP. These can be up, because these are old trailers. They are a max of 20, I think maybe 28 tons, something like that. This is Fortnite Creative, yeah. We've recreated the game in Fortnite. A little bit busier. And now, of course, they're speeding up because they're going downhill. Lucky you. Someone reports you for not climbing a mountain quickly enough. That should be on you. Like, if we go back to this as an example, if you've traveled so far at such a small speed, it's good that you're moving. That's fine. But if it takes you that long, you have the responsibility to give up, basically, because you're annoying everyone else. It didn't work. Pull over, load a save or something like that, you know. It sucks that it didn't work for you. Just, you're holding up everyone, you know. But by the time they got to the top, because it levels out just after this, actually. Every time you want them, they speed up, exactly. I don't think it's that heavy, no. They might be just wrong gear in general, because... somewhere down here. Now, I mean, you don't have to put your foot down all the way. Now you're going at a little bit of a better speed. Maybe just taking their time, you know? Specifically 42? 40? Is the road speed limit somehow 40 on this part? Are they following the speed limit of the road now? And for blocking? It's a little bit inconvenient that they're still going that slow. Well, no, this isn't like slow. There we go, 50. There is a point where it is considered too slow. Hello guys, big fan. Maybe he has a manual shifter. If he had a manual shifter, yes. The other reason people somehow get stuck is that if someone stopped in front of you and you lose all your momentum and then you have to start from scratch, we didn't see that in the report, so I'm just guessing that could be the outcome. But clearly they're not having any problem going downhill. Nah. Able to review your ban? No, I'd suggest whoever deals with your appeal does that. Oh no, there's the SES logo. 300 euros for a surfboard? Is that normal? I've never owned a surfboard. Oh, that pink car crashed. Lol. Hello, Speedy. Is it a new road? Where we were just looking is the Alps road, not a new road, no. I remember there was a sort of a thing we did in school several years back, which was kind of a multi-sport sort of adventure type thing. I think we tried surfing there. I don't know if I actually successfully managed to stand up on the board or not. It was a while back. In your opinion, makes the game more fun. What was that in response to? How many people? Well, a lot of people are here. A lot of people are here. Not as many, because I feel that some people decided to stop playing TMP entirely when the CDO got changed. Either in protest, thinking we did it, or they just didn't like it because they only played it due to CDO, something like that. Speedy, why is that the name? Come on. Funny number. Yeah? What are you doing? How many in moderation? There's over 100 people, I think, across the entire mod team. But that includes report mods, which don't do in-game stuff. Is there over 100? I don't know. If you look at the Meet the Team page, there's quite a lot of people there. Yeah, this road, this is why I recommended this one, because this one looks nice. It's a lovely area. It's new in the sense of these two were in ghost mode. Nice. In the sense of 4 years old, you know, for this map, that's fairly new. But it's too bendy. This was because of this. If that wasn't ghost mode, that'd be rather funny. Small trailer. But you're both stuttering, so the amount of times are banned because someone merges over in front of someone else. If you're stuttering like that, I have a feeling they didn't see them there. Because when it finally ends, of course, there's no bump from the trailer. It's only on the car because the ghost mode ended and they desynced from each other. If they were lagging backwards in their own lane, so I think you didn't see them in the same spot. People do that though. God damn. The neighbor's off. Is that a car? Is that a bike? I don't know. That's just outside. It's really freaking annoying because he does it every day. Guess where we are? Look! It's FTP. How's this going to end? What's that trailer? It is an edited trailer by using a low bed and a... whatever they call that one with the sides on it. When will the areas with large FPS drops be fixed? When the game's engine gets improved. That is the only way to fix that. Ooh, let's just cinematic replay that. Why are you overtaking on a corner? Why isn't the promo server busy? Think. Why not? Kablam, kablam. Doesn't really slow down at any time, but then again, slowing down on a corner is also a bad idea. I wouldn't recommend doing that. Yeah, 0.5 speed would be great there. That'd be lovely. We're not even halfway through yet. Do they do it again? Now, the reason why it's not busy is because you need all the map DLCs to play pro mods, so a lot of people don't own them. And it's a different server. That's why. Car crash sound effect. I have two versions of that sound effect. I have one with a lot more lead up, crashing and braking and screeching sounds. They're definitely going to do it again. Same guy, you're gonna, oh, that one wasn't your fault. But okay, maybe they don't do it again. Is it crowded? It's not crowded in the same way the Alps is, but if you like this amount of traffic, like every couple seconds you have someone passing by, it's decent. Hey, it's growing. It's growing. This road is getting better. We're now turning this one into the busy road. And then you know what we should do in a few months' time? Pick a different road. Just spice it up a little. Change it. So that people have to keep changing their location. Yeah, this. You just shouldn't do that. Why are you doing that on the corner? That just doesn't work. Like where? I don't know. I don't know. I haven't decided that yet. Any one of the other ones that we were talking about as potentials. How about, I'm not saying it now because someone's going to try and go there. Here. Why not? Just, you know, there's a viewpoint on it. It has a fuel station nearby, has a secret road on it. That area is beautiful. Beautiful. Really high mountain peaks. Oh. You're driving like through a valley in a way. Oh. Fantastic. Are we in the... Oh, in Finland. Oh. Mods activated in online mode automatically be activated. They will not be activated in multiplayer, no. You will have a problem when loading your profile. It will say missing mods because the server doesn't have those mods. So if they are important mods like save edited stuff and all kinds of features, they won't load. Be careful, because some people that use custom mods on their truck, when you load into multiplayer, most of those mods will be missing. Which is why people get banned for save editing, because most of their truck is missing. Why they're not allowed? Because they're not supported on the server. You'd have to select which mods are supported on the server, which is why the bus is supported, because it's a mod that's allowed. Like, we're partnered with them now, so we allow their mod on the server. Pro Mods is an allowed mod. The spring, summer, autumn, winter mod, an allowed mod. Cars are annoying. I can agree with some of the car drivers, because they are a small vehicle and they try and squeeze through. Buses, some of them try it, but you see the same activity from people that don't have trailers. Just a truck with no trailer. They do the same thing. It's a straight road. What are you doing? No, like, what happened there? Hmm? You had a little bit of a twitch on your finger, maybe? We're tapping the key. Straight line, straight line. Whoa! You are very lucky that didn't result in a crash. You are very lucky. But why do that? Must be the wind, yeah. You blew them to the side just in that little moment. Don't do that. You freaked the guy out. Don't do that. Some people do use hacks, yes. This is Mr. Mix. Welcome in. Thank you for announcing your arrival. How you doing? This is Munich. Look at all the roads I don't have. I'm gonna go all the way back this way. This is from when this area got revamped. This is ages ago. Way too long ago. Hello, Miguel, big fan. Why they not select some? See, we could select some to add them, but how on earth are you going to decide that? What are we going to... How are we going to decide which mods to add? You could go from the Steam workshop and sort by the most subscribed and then contact those people. The poll would have to be quite big. Contact those people and say, hey, we'd like to add your mod. And you notice that all of the currently added ones work as far as files, I think. Not Steam Workshop mods, because if we support the mod and then the mod creator updates the mod and breaks it, everyone that has it breaks it as well. So my least subscribed, yeah, most recent. Let's do that. Automatically support them. So that someone's profile takes forever to load because the same 200 mods they're using in single player will work in multiplayer. Yeah, we'll have buses soon, but depends on when you think soon is. I think in the next couple of months. And that's just a general, broad statement. I'm not going to be like, oh, it's going to come in 2 weeks. What evidence do I have for that? You have one gameplay video so far, which is good. Don't know if they're going to do gameplay videos of each. Separate profiles. I have a Pro Mods profile because it's a different map. I'd suggest having a different map. This is a very slow uptake. Oh, very slow uptake. Flip them. What do you mean flip them? You can full screen it on mobile because it's in landscape. You're going at 100, maybe. Do you have people on board? No, you do not. It took you so long to do that. How on earth did you drift out of your own lane? That's not as bad. You could compare that to the previous one, actually, where they sort of swerved. No, the first one had more intent, where they were heading towards the person and then swerved towards them. This one is similar, so you would have freaked the person out, but it's slightly different. Slightly different. 2 other gameplay videos with the buses. Oh, I don't know when they'll do that. Maybe in the coming months, then. Picture-in-picture orientation. Ah, oh, you turned the stream upside down. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Why would you do that? That's interesting. Why is that a thing? For the Australian viewers, yes. That's something. No, that one I didn't ban for, no. When I say I give benefit of the doubt, it's not like I'm allowing the situation, it's just I'm not fully confident on a ban for it. Birthday's coming? Are you an August B-Day person, or are you at the end of the month? Very end of the month. How many August birthdays do we have? Hands up. How many we got? 6th. Ooh. Write that down. '28th. Oh, that's ages away. You're in August as well, Andre? When exactly, if you want to say? February? It's long gone. Magic, welcome in. Raise your hands slowly. That's fine. 2,000 years. Mine's in May, it's fine. Don't worry about that. August 6th as well. Oh, we got a birthday twin. Birthday twin. I do have a birthday twin in the community as well. Turo is a long-term community member. My birthday is shared with him. Nice. And you demolished that guy's house. 3rd of August, July 8th. I'm not wondering about July ones. That's been and gone, but I hope you had a good birthday. There's the same one they tipped over. 99% of people are on vacation. Yeah, FP Road is starting to get busy. We've seen one report from there so far. I say one because the other one we saw was in the city of Prague, and I don't count that. To me, that's different. It doesn't count. Just wondering if they do anything else. Does Kick do ads? I think so, because they've added a new section for ad revenue, which somehow, I guess, would imply that they do ads. Goldie, welcome in. Appreciate the raid. Were you streaming? How was it? You don't see ads. Maybe your ad block works then. How's it going? Take a look at this. You joined to a perfect, fantastic report. I don't think they planned that out. I don't think they thought that would happen. Doing music. What, DJing and your name? Or just listening to some tunes? Don't scream at caps. They can work together and find a way to like select the 5 most subscribed mods. Yeah, that could be a thing they do, but they need to sort of communicate with those mod makers. Let's say we'd like to add them. I'd like to see sort of graphical mods. Like the one that I have here, which is more of a plugin. Like this is the control panel for it. But, you know, I'd like to see more mods that you could use. Like the realistic graphics, whatever. That's one of the most subscribed, right? Why wouldn't you... Oh, why wouldn't you be able to use that? Doesn't harm anyone. Anything that doesn't harm anyone at all seems fine. Hey. A regular bus. A city bus, yeah. Kind of like, well, we had a city bus before. It was the D bus one. And that looked a little bit strange going across the entire map in what is essentially a city bus. A few other vehicles, yeah. Oh, speaking of the bus, okay. So the video that did pretty well, and it had a lot of people saying that it's a mod entirely, to do with the rigids thing. The feature that allows rigids. Apparently, it's more related to how coaches work, because it's a stable body whatever. A coach is a fixed vehicle where the entire working of the vehicle is one unit. It's not an articulated vehicle. Apparently, that's how that works. That's why that feature is added to only ETS2 and not ATS. From what some people were saying. Now that's... you could tell that's kind of desync, right? Because of the distance between them. Clearly you were close enough. You know, overtaken on a corner. Brits, how you doing?
Drinking age.
Almost. That's decent, but something resulted as of, like, I don't want to say that nothing happened there. Because if they would have filed a report of that and it knocked someone else up, it's a close enough overtake for something to go wrong. So there's something involved there. If you're overtaking in a busy area, keep more distance. Keep distance. There's an element of desync that can still be allowed. That can still be included. If someone is completely stuttering, you know, they didn't appear to be physically lagging. Joe, thank you for the 17. I appreciate that. Wait, have you not been in the stream for a while or something? Or are you just happy to see me? How you doing? No alert. No, some of them don't have alerts. I don't know why. Some play sounds, some don't. Weird, I know. Jono. That's a good one. Screenshot that. Well, there's more people there. Right, I'm going to put the camera here, and we're going to BRB for a moment. If anyone overtakes along this queue, that would be funny. I fixed the BRB widget, by the way, so there's not 2 anymore. There's just 1, and it's slightly larger on screen, as per people's request. It's only a Twitch widget, though. So anyone else from the other platforms can't join it. Sadly. Benji, think of the 5 stream streak. Not been here in a while. Well, welcome back. I appreciate it. That's what they all say. What do you mean that's what they all say? It is slightly larger, I promise. Have a look. BRB. You having fun? Just before I disappeared, I saw someone answer one of the questions with your mum. Why would you do that? And yes, the microphone is quieter on this scene, slightly. You gotta learn how to spell, you know? Alright, changing scene. Nope. Good activity, yeah, I just see, for those that joined in on the other platform, sadly, no. You can't do that. I did think of another funny idea, which would have been... Imagine if there was a redeem, maybe for bits or something, and for a brief period of time, because you can now have custom power-up things, brief period of time, it appeared on this scene as well, and you could play the game. Maybe even a different game. How about that? That could be an idea. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Yeah, that could be an idea. Just like how you can redeem for ads. Like, you're doing it yourself. How much? I don't know how much. That's good, more fun, exactly. Who wouldn't want that? Not smart enough. It's nice. I do like trivia ones where I can at least try and guess. If I don't know, then yeah, it's fine. Scotsman! Alright, fine, this one. Because I haven't skipped through it yet. I know my normal policy of doing that is that it's the next one, regardless of which one I was looking at. Hello, Lily. How you doing? For a trailer? I'm not too sure. I have a look about this for a truck, though. This is a save-edited truck where it's got a bit of everything on it. The video of this outside Calais, where someone had a pink version of this, that video is still doing well. Don't do this. Because it has a whole lot of crap.
The fear of long words is called hippopotamonstrous-esquipedaliophobia.
It is. It is called that indeed. And whoever named that wanted to watch the world burn. Thank you for that. Killua will be fun. 82 months. Mouse? Mosk? Welcome in. Hope you're well. 3v, yes. And how you doing? Not ended yet. A big fan. Testing a local AI. Oh, it can hear system sounds as well? Oh, well done. That's like how anyone that's near you, if I said, hey Siri, and you're listening to speakers, it'll pop that up. I don't have that on, so it won't do it for me. But if it did for you, haha. Hey Google. Exactly. That's a nice purple bus back there. Hello, Mr. Bastard. On TikTok. Xbox 10. Exactly. Hey, Alexa. A lot of people... Amazon is Alexa, isn't it? Image generation? No, is it? The only local hosted one I can think of for that is Stable Diffusion. This is the sort of... You drive out directly in front of someone else, and it's a bit dangerous. It's Echo. I thought Alexa was Amazon as well. Huh? The device, I think, is the Echo, but the voice, the person, the thing you talk to is Alexa. Sound like a voiceover? Good. Siri listens to specific frequencies so videos can strip those out. Really? Yes, there are frequencies that are not good for human ears, apparently. Around 2000 hertz. From what I learned in music, apparently. He has a 2-letter username, yes. He used to be an admin for Twitch. It's already ages ago. This is... Nobody paying attention. Do I have an announcer voice? I can try when I speak. Doesn't work. Avoid it. Those are really well curated. They're pretty good. Yeah, oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. So videos can pick it up and it can properly transcribe it. I think I saw a video about that recently. Add some echo. Fun fact, I have this other... The other side of my mixer has sound effects on it. And I've never bothered using it much. But it'll be funny to do that. If I have a bit of... echo. Like that. See? You can change which one you want. If you want to make my sound deeper or not, if I want to add reverb to it. Turn that down. Yes. I don't know if you hear it though. That's the thing. But it gets sent straight through the mic. What was that? You hear it? Good. Yes. But where would I use that? Can I open your band? No, not by you asking. Sadly not. Like, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. When banning someone? Banned. That's way too much though. That's quite funny. Little slider. How you doing? Doing well. If that's to me, big fan. Terminal 2 is now, yes. Now what you need for your airline one is you need to be speaking into a really crappy thing first, because none of those announcements you can even hear. Especially at train stations, they're even worse. Car enthusiast, welcome in. I almost read your name out as Karen, but like with a C. Hope you're doing well. Metal pipe sound. I have a few sound effects on this soundboard, and I don't know what they are. The roses! Okay.
Random fact of the day, Loch Ness has more fresh water than all lakes and reservoirs within England and Wales combined. Also Twitch, YouTube, Kick.
Thank you for that. No, I did not know that. That's interesting. What was I saying? Yeah, there are 3 sounds I can see, because it's indicated and lit up that there is something there, but I don't know what they are. I need to have a look at what they are. Loch Ness is a monster. No, Loch Ness has a monster. It is a loch. Hello, Zantek, doing well. How are you doing? Car enthusiast, welcome in. Frost, Burke, I've noticed I haven't read out some of those. You can hear the announcements. Okay, yeah, I think I meant at train stations, because you've got so much just static from all the people talking and everything as well. Airline ones, it depends on how far away you are from a speaker. Am I, maybe it was that. It's dodgy. Norwegian announcement? No. Oh, they're teleporting around. It's laggy. Oh, that's busy. 111 people there. Why is it removed? Because it was too busy. Because for some reason, of all the available bus routes, people decided to goddamn go to just Dusseldorf. There are loads of routes. I don't know if you were one of them, Lucito, when you did that. But it's, you know, remove that because clearly people didn't want to space themselves out. If another route became so busy, we'd probably remove that one as well. Just punishment, but not spreading out. Can I teleport to you? Why? To look at your vehicle? Take a picture of your vehicle. Yeah, it had a big bus station. Well, I mean, yeah, true. That's why it was so busy. Said your name wrong? I was trying to. Because your main username is Luca. So that's different. So I call you Luca. Yeah, I think Berlin has an actual bus station. So, and there's a lot of routes in Berlin. I do want to have a look at that. That's fine. I probably won't remember that. I read people's names out just as they are. If someone changes their name and I've always known them as one name, eventually I'll call them by the other name. Because that's how I see it. Well, I'm glad you slowed down. But, boom, it didn't work. Why are you trying to pass on the corner? You built up all that anticipation to overtake and didn't work. Beautiful bus station. Shame there's no route. Well, when you be able to make routes, you might be able to make one from there. To take a picture. You can go where my coach is and you can take a picture with mine. I am in Copenhagen Services, I think. The overtake part is before it, and then the collision part is like not getting back in their lane in time. That sort of thing. You can't make custom routes yet, no. Ordered by the king yourself? It was, it was. Look! Look, 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 look. Second one during the stream. Oh, and something already happened here. Yes. Look, 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 look. Nice. Nice. We're back. FPC. You're immediately recognizing it. Back when everything was on CD Road, you were just like, boom, that's CD. I immediately can tell. I mean, you can tell for the Alps. Train line. Oh, yeah. We're getting there. How was your day? My day was pretty good. How was yours? How was your weekend? Mine was sorting out videos, of which there is a new video you should watch after the stream. That's quite fun. Power to see your screen. Are you sure you don't want this AI to just take over everything? What happens if it goes rogue? Hey? You're not going to do this in time. Oh, you bailed on it. Good. Thank you for doing that. I think this one's just a bit too eager to pass. You know, and has the audacity to say reg ban to other people. Slow down, man. Is this Uriel here? Ah. Can't you just pause your screen? Well, you should have watched it during the BRB then. That's on you, not me. How old do you have to be an admin? I believe it's been 16 in the past. 16 onwards. This most recent one, I wouldn't know. I mean, obviously I didn't apply. Money! Ruben! Ruben, you don't have to donate so much. You're donating so much. Oh my god! I'll give benefit of the doubt on that one. But it was fine for the plug. New busy road, is there anywhere the mods or whatever to make changes to not... Hang on. Whoever makes changes in TMP not sort the horrible traffic. So you don't want anything done to this road. At the moment, nothing needs doing. So far. It's getting busier. It isn't busy. Yet. I think. You don't need to do... You donated so much. You did... Because you did this in the last stream as well. Are you unable to type or something? Is that why? You don't need to do that. Smile for the camera, that's a funny one. Does anyone type a smiley face in the chat? You type a lot. Good. Good. Because I swear I've seen you type a lot more. You're just being very supportive and I'm, you know, confused. I'm like, you don't need to do that much. We're back in Klagenfurt. This is Klagenfurt. And this has to be 1 times. Thank you, James. Yeah, they're slowly getting more spread out. Like, when people join the stream and they say, why do I not see any people outside of the busy area? And I'm like, be the person outside the busy area then. Go somewhere else. And maybe you will see more people. Hello, Alex. Neon beige, I remember that. Own a small percent. You own some shares of my PC, yeah? Oh, I'm gonna have to have a little sticker of all the names on it. Can you imagine? That would be a cool community thing, really. Like, if everyone that crowdfunded it and took part in, you know, if I had like a donathon or anything, and you'd have like a little sticker or something on the case of the PC. But that would only make sense if the case was on stream, like visible. If I had like a corner desk or something and you could see it in the corner there, all the glowy lights in it. But I'm not gonna do that because the PC, the only place it can go is on the floor.
Got the multifunction stalk for my birthday. Very
good. Have you set it up and you enjoying it? It's very nice. It's very nice. I actually need to tighten the screw in mine because it's wobbling a little bit. But in my huge bag full of Allen keys, I don't know specifically which size it is. So I need to empty the entire bag and find it. Anyone else have a bag of Allen keys from all the different... Yep. Yep. Teleport you to me. You can TP to me because I'm stationary. Every time I'm looking at a report, my vehicle is visible. Go to me. Ooh, I knew they hit the wall. Do you have anyone on board? They are dead. No, you don't. I'm very glad you don't. Screws and allocates. I do have spare screws, but at least those are in separate bags. Sometimes I keep those in the box they came in for a bit. until I deem this product is fine, I don't really need to change anything now. Then years down the line, that might be the same guy that's back. Years down the line, I do need them. Normal overtake, bro. I'm sure it was. Are you going to put that in your appeal as well? They'd be like, what do you mean I didn't damage anyone? What are you talking about? That was a ban, yes. Clearly that was a ban. Oh. Thank you for that. That was a good one. That was a good one. Pieces on your desk. I would have it potentially on my desk if I didn't have speakers. So there are speakers either side. And I don't want to raise the speakers up to where the PC isn't covering them, because then that's not in line with my ear. From audio stuff in college and various things, you learn about how the speaker has to be aligned with your ear and facing your ear. So there's no other room for that. That was a good start. And you overtook this person. Start your own college? No. No. Tell us all secrets? No. Your pedal spring had snapped, so you finally got it replaced. I'm glad. OnkelJimm. For those, you need to watch the TMP's meme series about it. Yeah, they need to do a few more of those. What other topics should they cover? They've done overtaking, I think. Roundabouts. Lights. I think there's about 4 of them or so. My meme series? Which one did I do? Reddit. That's just me watching the... Oh, we could have a look at the meme. Yeah, at some point. See, they stuttered before the crash. Which, that sucks. You now going to overtake? Yeah, but they're thinking about it. Yeah, there we go. They went for it. Because the one in front went for it. Yeah, learning how to drive. Because people don't like formal... You know, from years and years ago, there were tutorials on the TMP channel about how to specifically do this. And it's all so polite and, like, well-crafted and whatever. None of the scenarios actually play out like that. So... No, they won't learn, no. 1 bump, shame on you. 2 bump, shame on you. 3 bump... Still gonna do it again. Shame on everyone else. The main crash was here. Where for some reason, maybe they're gonna say that the triple pushed them out of their lane, in which case, why have you not just slowed down? Just slow down, rejoin the road. You're not wasting any time. And if your deadline is that tight, that's also on you, because don't take a job that's, you know, just all the prep involved and they never do any of it. Good job. Rip to that one. Rip it. I see that, but there's no alert for that. What is that? Is that the first time I've seen that? You gifted a... what is that? I'm one fan. Is that like a badge? It's a sticker. Is that a sticker? Too kind. That doesn't show up on here, I think. I don't know what that looks like. See, because I have the YouTube chat thing visible, so only some things show up. Well, I've never seen that before. You're being too kind. Too kind. By the way, in the not this goal, but in the other goal, see, the thing is, there is no goal that I have that adds up both things. This goal does Ko-fi memberships and donations. The other goal, that had the various colors, is Ko-fi donations and YouTube donations, not memberships. You see the annoying part? So they're always going to show different numbers. It sucks. But I do calculate every single amount. And it does get put aside. Astrous yesterday, yes. He did, that's why it's on 9%, whatever it's on. This is normal. Normal TMP. Any idea about console? Not sure. One thing I would say, though, which apparently they're attending Gamescom, right? And usually when they go to events like this now, you might be able to try things out. I don't know if they're going to have any new stuff, but usually you can try things out. If you go to a particular booth, they might have new products you can try out, like El Gato's thing and whatever. They might have new stuff. So if you go there and you can try out a certain thing, that means it's in a ready enough state to do that. You might be able to try coaches, who knows? And an ATS? What's new? Maybe road trip? If that's new enough? You have to go there and find out. He has all the Infinity Stones, he does. He really doesn't need to do that. He donated yesterday, just randomly off stream, and said, I'm poor now. And I'm like, my guy. You don't have to, here's this person, you don't have to do that. Here. Because in the main, in the you don't see it in demos. Next to this, the turn into the hotel, there's a wall here. I don't know why they stopped though. There's no gate anymore. I don't think there's a gate. 50 grand if you overtake on the emergency lane. If you have no reason to, you could be. You could. You'll be bound for that. Because why would you be overtaking on the emergency lane? That's what it's for. But there doesn't seem to be anything else. It's just that. If I go real time. See, you've got this, but there's no gate, so I don't know why the person stopped. Just fully stopped. There was a gate. Nice. But now there isn't as much going on, so I guess they don't really need it. No? Console will be bad drivers. I don't know, but the thing is, you won't have TMP, I don't think, on console. Where are they going? Across the map. Calais is still a fine place to go to access most of Europe. You can drive into the Benelux expansion area, or from that. Apparently some people think the ETSD devs are losing focus with the DLCs they're working on. No, I don't think they are. Yeah, why do people hate it? The thing is, you will always have haters in that regard, where if they add something you don't want, you blame everyone else. That sort of thing. Like, why didn't you add the very specific thing I wanted, and instead you added this other thing that is actually a good thing, but because it isn't the thing I wanted, it's bad. I don't know why they do that. And as I explained to someone else in the comment section every now and then as well, because they're adding coaches and things that aren't trucks, they're like, oh my god, it's not, what are you doing? This is a truck sim. And I remind them that there's like 400 something people that work for SES. They all divide themselves, or maybe they're divided, I don't know how they do it, into small teams, which they tell you about. Every new project they show, here are the people working on this project. Here's their thoughts about it. Very cool, but these people don't read the blog posts about that. So all these little teams work on their own little projects, however long it takes them to do, at the same time, for 2 games. Money! God forbid they experiment, I know, right? And hey, have these people ever been outside and seen a coach before? Believe it or not, coaches do exist outside as well. You're too kind with the money. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? I appreciate that. But yes, the dono sound is a very loud sound effect of me saying the word money. It's a good sound effect. It makes a jump. Smooth. Smooth. So good. Well done, mate. Why would you do that? It's raining. Why are you doing that when it's raining? I think they seem to be using the term when it's raining, they seem to use that as just a cover-up for it. As if like, oh, it's whoopsie, it's just the game. It's, you know, it's not me, it's just the game. You can turn the rain off, you know. You don't have to use it. Yeah, it's me. It's from a video. I don't know which video it's from, but it's where I said it and I intentionally distorted it so it's really loud. And then I just used it here as well. Next time you hear one, listen to it. What's this? The Alps. Hello, Harry. Harry, welcome in. Bravo, India Mike. Welcome in. Bim. Rain is nice, but most people thankfully understand that, oh, that changes the conditions of the game. That means I have to be more careful. Some people drive just as they were, if not worse. Where are you from? Where do I sound like I'm from? That's what I ask people. Ignoring the silly exaggerations I do on my voice. Speaking just right now. It is looking slightly quieter, but there's still enough people there for it to be busy. I don't sound English or American. You were close, though. Why do I not sound English or... Oh, no, I don't sound American. Australia, yeah, that's the one. Crikey. Somewhere posh. Yeah. And what may that be? Say, bottle of water? Thing is, though, that meme only applies when you're saying it mid-sentence really quickly. If I say it alone, bottle of water, I've said all the sounds of it. Oh, do you want a bottle of water? Now all the sounds have disappeared. It is funny to say that, though, because I do agree when people do that meme and they go, oh, in it, oh, he's British, I just say all that stuff as well. That wasn't really your fault. You tried to turn from the outer lane. $3,000 views? I have no idea. Thing is, when you publish a clip, when I publish a clip, there's an automated button to share it to the story. I don't share any of them to story. I do know Dark Viper, yeah, but I don't sound like him, though. He has a good voice. He's not a strong Aussie voice, but you can tell. With every accent, you can tell with certain things they say. Not everything they say. This one is just, you wanted to turn around, and you didn't indicate that you were going that way? Yeah, how is this person supposed to know? How are they supposed to know that? Now, it's that one, and this one. Should never get this one. There aren't trucks in missions? Good reference. There aren't cougars in missions. He has a lot of good memes. His community makes really good memes. Yeah, I do watch a handful of things. The thing is, the way that his videos are edited as well, that's kind of one of the many inspirations I have of how I like to do mine. They're good. They're good videos. Biggie, how you doing? See this? You wanted to turn that way, the coach was in your way, but they weren't like in your way. You did that. Probably driving on keyboard or something.
29 years.
Yeah. And then they just turn around. So it's just this. Club 29 months. Big fan, big fan. I'll do just reckless for that. It's a little bump. It's not like a collision. They're just sort of wobbling around, going like, whoa. Yeah, Michael knows him. Oh, not knows him in the sense of knows of him. Knows of versus knows, slightly different. But he mentioned it in one of his streams or something once, yeah. Because what's his actual name? Ned, I think. He does stream as well. He's played through the game. Probably because the meme got so busy. Ned Luke, that's the one. He got his bolt back. Finally. This one needs to shift up. This is Prague, by the way. Look at it, it's busy. There's people from all different directions. Prague to TBHQ. There is a bus route that goes that way. So, yes. Potentially. I do need to have a look at the HQ. I do need to have a look at Berlin as well. Streaming GTA 6. Not on release, because I don't have a console. You count as FP? No. CD Road, the traffic of which was around C and D as well, but you didn't say a CD Road report was in Calais. It's outside of the road. the road specifically. This isn't FP Road. It's different. It did so well. It does look really nice. And you did hope they did. That's why they left it for last. Because they did really well, didn't they? Hello, Mr. Pastor. Big fan. Signing you out randomly. Love that. There's a visual glitch on the TikTok app where if you scroll down the list enough, it makes it look like a video is in your saved list when it isn't. You scroll to the next one and then back to the previous one and it's not saved. So I'm like, why does it appear like it's saved? What's up with that? Let me guess at you, didn't indicate you then. I just go where I want and people just have to yield to me. Now, in a way, with this, this would be both. Yeah, because you pointed out the coach. The coach shouldn't have driven when the guy's already on the roundabout, but this one had no indication of where they were going. From what it looked like, because they started in the inner lane, they could have gone all the way round the roundabout, which they could have done, but then suddenly, whoa, let's go to the right. And, yeah. Blocking everyone, what is the report ID? Or what is the player's ID? Roll. Moist. In my lovely Twitch partner bottle, yeah. Yeah, what's the ID of this blocking person? How am I supposed to know who is it? / search for person that's blocking. A DAF with a train. I saw that there's a video from lobby that they were behind someone like that and they wondered if it, because on yesterday's TikTok stream I kicked someone or teleported them rather from the exact same location. I don't think it was a DAF though. I don't know if it was a DAF, but I might have seen someone do that. It's a challenge. You take the lowest horsepower vehicle with the heaviest trailer and good luck. Taking the whole spot. He has. No, I don't know how that one got so many views. Very random. Unless you share it around in a bunch of different places. Usually, like, not to say that your clipping skills aren't good, but the clips aren't even, like, nothing happens in some of these clips, and yet they still go viral. Not viral, but, you know, they still get a lot of views. Why? Can you make it through the Alps at 3 kilometers an hour before an admin notices? Yeah. Think? Yeah, the DAF XD is the small one. It used to be the Aveco whatever at 310, and then that one dethroned it by going down to 299. Anything less than that, you might as well just have a car at that point. Joe, welcome in. Oh, that's busy. This is leading into Innsbruck. Yeah. That castle on the hill there, what is the name of that? Do you think it pushes more? Well, they also are trying to add a sort of TikTok type feed to the app, if you've ever used the mobile app. It's a bit where the sort of the almost infinite scrolling thing. It's a good idea if it actually provides discoverability, because this platform doesn't have discoverability. Not good, anyway. 120 people here. Ooh, 26 FPS. Please indicate where you're going. Please. Please. Oh, you didn't. Okay. Use your damn indicators. I do when there's people nearby. Is that what it's named? I don't want to try and say that because I'm butchering it. Neuschwanstein. Could be. You're playing it right now. Where are you driving? You better not be driving and texting. Texting and driving, that's bad. It's bad, don't do that. You followed this one around the corner? I get why you did that. See, that would be just, for this scenario, a kick. Everyone that you would have interfered with is stationary, so they're not, like, in danger. It's not really a big deal, it's, you know, I guess. And then it ends there, so. Put streams in the middle of scrolling? Really? In TikTok's case, it does that. I randomly get a stream show up. But it's nice that it actually puts the stream on the shorts feed. Like for the brief time where I had the vertical thing back, and now that they allow you to have a landscape and portrait in the same thing, not scheduling two streams, it actually put the stream on the shorts feed, so it had more overall views after the stream had finished. But you can't watch back the shorts version. You can only watch back the landscape version. Which is fine. It's fine. But it's nice that that works. And that is kind of what they're trying to do with the Twitch one as well. Because with the enhanced broadcast thing, you can actually set in vertical. Doesn't exist. On there. I wouldn't be streaming in 1440p though. Because I don't have those size screens. If I had a good GPU, then I will definitely bring all that back. FP is nice, yeah, it's not as stressful as the IK Road. You can't really just slowly drive forwards, because then when you do that, you'll hit a corner. And then you have to turn. This is in Greece. Nice. And see, because we're in DLC, sadly not many people done it. Hello TW, how come some people still use Kali Duzbo? Because it's still going into Europe. It uses the Benelux area, which people are exploring. So, also TW, I saw one of your videos on my feed, the truck spotting on the FP Road. We were wondering when people are going to start doing an Idiots on the Road series. Yeah, this is nice. This is an Italian industry, though. Right? Unique signs. They've also gotten like the colors of the signs. Obviously, if you want it to be realistic, then you know. Is this a storm drain? You can barely see the mouse to the left. Probably is. Overflow of a river, maybe. Other and wrong way. How? Maybe you reported it. You're nosy. Driving in the stream tomorrow? I'll see you there. A week-ish. Yeah, you'll see it. You'll see one eventually. Whoa, that was close. Pay attention. This is on the Alps area. It's a start, it is. Oh look, this is the same one with the dodgy yield signs. Is it going to happen again? Because there's the one yield sign right there. No, it didn't. You chose to go this way instead of the other side. Hey, hello Felix, big fan. You just hit Brussels. Why am I finding you, Jacob? What's up? Are you a bad driver? Is that why you want me to find you? If you're a good driver, you've got nothing to worry about. Hello, how's it going? Big fan. You just chilling? Well, you got nothing to worry about then. I don't need to worry about your driving. You do you. Safe travels. Lost Soul, welcome in. Hope you're well. Chicken foot, truck meat maybe. We like when they do that and it goes horribly wrong, don't we? Mass casualty event, everyone's dead. In their head this works. But ooh, well done for the camber. Voice changer. I did turn it down, didn't I? Banned. Oh, banned. Yep. Earth. Where are you? Planet Earth. Well, ooh. Oh yeah, this is a holy crap. This is a truck meet. Yeah. Damn. Damn. Who organized this? Oh yeah, it's a bit laggy. Look at the queue of people trying to enter. 7 FPS. This is nice though, you know, they're all kind of organised in their own place. Most people are aware that they can cause damage to others. Yeah. My god. This is in Erfurt, next to the cell plan industry. So it's all collision because it's outside of the industry. Actual meetup, yeah. They're all sort of... I don't know how they choose where they want to go. It's nice. Too scared to overtake? Yeah, don't overtake if you don't need to. That's fine. Thanos Chin, what a great name. You enjoyed the stream to say that. Hey, appreciate the little bit of ad rev. No, you're wrong, but appreciate that. I should do a truck meet. Well, every time I do a driving stream and we're at the end of the stream, that's basically a truck meet, is it not? I've got some nice things going out. This is a random one that someone said, why are there so many people here? This is in Erfurt, Germany. I'm not going to keep showing you where it is because I'm not going to stay here. Here's Erfurt. Cell plan is this bit by the corner that's right next to it. They're all here. You'll know when you go there. Diagonal parking, yep. My game is not responding. Oh my god. There's so many people here. Stream lag, yeah, it stuttered for a bit. Because it tried to load everything back in again. Still stuttering, we're good. I know, it's still doing it. It's still doing it. It just needs to come back. Can you hear me still? We good? We're back? That was when I was coming out of the map. That's how little optimization is going on here. Yeah, look at everything that everyone has. This is nice because everyone looks different. That's so much customization in this game. Careful. They bring out their best vehicles. Go join in. Go, you know. Can you idiots increase the player capacity? No. Have you just said a bad thing and then expect to be taken seriously? Well, what else did you say? Oh, you were searching for a cheat. Oh, okay. Okay. I see. Well, I mean, try and find one. They exist. Try and find one. You'll probably get a virus, though. So, good luck. Convoy departs soon. No worries. Thank you for joining, big fan. That is ridiculous. This is Sim 1, yes. Straight pipe. The Scania tuning pack. Or maybe the Mercedes one. If you mean this here, that might also be Renault. The long straight pipe. I think each of them has it. Each one has a straight pipe to a degree. You saw yourself? Oh, friendly dot. 3V. There he is. Rate all of the vehicles? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't know what the best one looks like. I did like the two that just joined. Sort of these ones. Well done. This type of one here. try to do an actual rating thing and it's like 9 FPS. Can I just like, there's where it is. I'm just gonna go somewhere else now because, you know, enjoy. Too many Scanias. Hey, Scania's the good one. Save editing. Yeah, that's yeah, cool. Okay. What was one of that? There is a meet. Yeah, someone's mentioned Groningen as well. I need to go to, and I still haven't looked at Berlin. Last one. Where was that? That one you just saw was in Erfurt, middle of Germany, near Kassel, I believe it is, and it's near the cell plan industry. I'm not saying you should go there, but it would be funny if you go there and be like, hey, Krew mentioned this place. Still there. Looking. TBR. Oh, Killua, you naughty person. That would have been a fun one as well. Save editing. Is this the same thing? No. This is different. This is at the TMP HQ. Okay, well, would you have to watch this all the way through? We all suffer. IK Road is still the busy one, yes. Blocking one was on the IK Road. On the last few minutes, I know, yeah. So how you doing? How's your day been? I like how all of these people, if you're trying to look the same, you all have a different shade of orange yellow. They're all different. Back in the day where you couldn't have color presets, you just had to guess. And you couldn't tell someone the exact number. Well, shifted the TH8A. The Thrustmaster one. Which I'm assuming is what the TH means. This is gonna take a while. We just have to sit through this report. See, this would be a great idea where, you know, that little widget that you had on the BRB scene? Have it on this scene, so we all just pass the time. King Demo is dead. Well, it is. When the server dies, yeah. You might as well say dead. Why save editing, though? Nearly done. How many FP? How many have we had? 2, I think? 2 or 3? Lights? No, but all of these are normal components, though. Normal bar, normal whatever. Maybe these two, because you've got 2 lower bars. That's not that bad, though. I've seen loads of people do that. It's probably the 2 bars. End of stream check. I did a beginning of stream check. It's going to be busy. Because one of the other reports we saw was in Prague, and Prague is busy. Good report. Yeah, and it ends there because this one stopped moving. Thank you for that. Nice. Now they're all gone. Right. Berlin. Because I wanted to see the bus station in Berlin. Where is it? Berlin is lovely. Haven't been there in the real world in a very long time, but... Photo trophy. Oh, this. Building, yeah. Oh, it's here. Oh, yes. I remember this, yeah. You come in through this way. And you go round the loop, and then in like that, I assume. Yeah, I like the canopies. And here? Oh, you can go here. Is it only one spot? It better not be, no. These little diagonal ones as well. Oh. Hello, Hedgehog. How you doing? Nice, nice. Nice. Grown. Say the word grown, why not? Someone said there was a meet here somewhere. Are you sure? Is it outside the city though? Where would it be? Or outside of the city, or... There's not many places to go here. Meet up. IKEA. We've also got this building over here, which is different. Maybe it's done. One stop? Only that one that we just saw those 2 people parking at? Really? Why? Why is it only one? This is a problem we had in the newest video, you'll see it, but in Lemia that we were at, I went here because I immediately saw that and I thought, oh, that's cool, but this is the only bay you use, and they're all standing in the road. So... That's it. Like, you don't use any of these. And on the other side, you don't use any of these. That was a long way. It's a lovely building, though. South. Banned because of a person who was driving 50 for 10 minutes. Why were you banned for that? Is it because you overtook them? South. There's an industry near here. How far south? Do you mean this industry all the way over here? Ooh, 40. Ooh. Oh, yep. Yep. Clean. I like those. Yeah. Pretty nice. Parking on the grassy side. Yeah. See, that's what communities are for. That's what the community does. I like that. Maybe not that green, but very nice. Getting together, hey? Having some chats and such. Very nice. What about ours? No, as I mentioned, every time we go for a drive, we basically have one of these at the end where people just park up for a photo. So, to those lurking in the stream, if you want to attend the Truck Fest meet thing, there are two of them. Two of them. There's one here, south of Groningen, at the top of the Netherlands, and the other one is in Uffert at the cell plan industry. I have checked out IK and FP today. We've had reports from both. We've had 2 or 3 reports from FP. Pretty good. DFM, how you doing? FP check. No, we don't need to do another one. It's busy. Okay, it is busy. Kenny, welcome in. It is busy. I'm gonna go for a walk. No worries, the stream is about to end. In fact, ding, 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 time's up. Imagine it just ends on the hour. Crazy. Big fan. Someone is in reverse. Because I can hear it. This is a nice industry. I remember driving up to this. This is nice. I like that idea. The different shades of blue, so it kind of looks like a ripple, maybe like a water ripple. That person might genuinely be doing a job. Very nice. Yeah, it's frosty a bit. Yeah, that's quite nice. Where's this? I just mentioned where this is. This one is in Groningen. I was begging. You are begging. Based on the Frosty Edition. I see. Clean. So there you go. You've got 2 places to go to. Around the map. One of them's over here. The other one is down here. If I go back there, I'm going to be lagging again. But hey, if people advertise it, it's probably on TikTok feed somewhere where someone's shown it. Because that's where I saw the other one that was taking place on the coast somewhere. That was nice. Anyway. You can watch this horse driving around. Driving the horse. That'll do. Mark, appreciate the follow. Welcome in. We've had a lot of people joining. Very good. Now. I have to see where we can go. You reported a person for reckless? Did they get banned? I wouldn't know. Unless I banned them. I'm not too sure. You don't get a notification to say this person has been banned anymore. I think you did, but you don't now. Farm Sim? No. Lots of stuff to see. FP is growing. Good. And it's nice to see people doing some meets. They meet up with each other. Pretty good. Oh, the quiz. Quiz? The raid poll quiz? What quiz? I should have another widget sort of on this side, maybe, for that same thing. That'd be a good idea. This is the end. So, even though you should already be able to see it, if I put it in the YouTube chat as well, does it show up? It does. There we go, new vid. And in the Twitch chat, pin message should be over there. Check that out. New video. You can now go and watch it. You should have already watched it anyway, but hey, You should go watch that. For those in the TikTok stream, should be linked on the story. What's up with the live? What's up with it? It's working. It's smooth, right? Everything's working. Because I'm watching it on my phone. What's the problem? Go check it out. All the socials as well. They're under all the same names. So you should have no problem finding them. You should hype it. Yes, if you have the hype feature, use your hype points. How many can you do? Is it like 3 videos a week or 3 per month? I was streaming it, yes. I'm just about to wrap up. So we do an intro, the game, and an outro. I don't just do just the gameplay. 3 a week. Oh, easy peasy. It's fine. Is it only for limited time after that stream? After that video, though? Like, can you go back to an old one that's from like 2 months ago and do it? I don't think so. One more hour? No, you'll have to wait until Wednesday stream. Does better ping mean faster chuck? If you have good connection compared to someone else, you may appear to be going faster than them, despite going at the same speed. I've seen 2 people going at 110, and one of them appears to be going a bit faster than the other one. You donate. I appreciate that. You don't have to. Because then that means I have more to sort out, and then it just takes longer. Join us on Wednesday. Speed hack? No. If the connection, I mean. The connection. You don't have the hype thing? It's within 7 days. Okay. Right. Now, as for raid, 2 people we've recently raided are on again. It's just them because they stream the most. Let me search. If it lets me search. Is Discord slow? Is my internet slow? I don't know when I last... because there's a lot to scroll through to find it out. Someone new. I don't like raiding someone new. Has to be someone I'm aware of. There we go, that worked. Yeah, last week. Both of them were raided last week. Well, that's interesting. Interesting. That'll be good. They're trustworthy people. What chat you send it to? It's to a channel I've named Event Logs. So all of the things that you do, like redeeming channel points and all that kind of stuff, follows. They log as well. It's a cool little widget. I like that. Oh, some people are streaming the Prime Convoy. No one on here is streaming the truck meets. So it has to be a TikTok stream. None of these people are at those meets I just showed. Interesting. Hey, I mean, we can do a poll between the 2 that we've raided before. We could do that. You're already choosing number 2. I haven't started it yet. Hold on a minute. What do you mean? Poll. Do I do names or numbers? Like the names of the people, or do I do numbers? What would you like? Both? No. Name? You have to know who they are, because you've been in both of their streams before. Name is fine. I don't know how much longer they're going to be going on for. Oh, 1 minute. Oh. If I had the widget where it was an on-screen poll it would use more than one platform, but it wouldn't benefit YouTube because I can't send you over there. If you tie it, that's a bit annoying. Why they add buses? Because you see buses on the road. In real life. Same reason you have the scout car. Because you don't have AI traffic at the moment. So it more on the road. Already in one? Oh, good. Oh, good. I don't know what the raid message would be catered towards what they're doing. We need to think. I need to think of good raid messages. We need custom raid messages. She was winning the poll. Oh, that's flashbang. Oh, old YouTube. What a great layout. No, they can't add it at the moment. I don't know about can't. They just haven't made that work yet. I was wondering if someone was going to do one more to tie the poll. That'd be interesting. React? No, that's part of the game. Yes, that's part of the game. She's playing a game which is like this cool art style, and it goes back in time through like a story of someone. So you get old YouTube layout, old Facebook layout, old everything. Like it's really back in time. Face Nook, not Facebook. So the raid message could be, they have, hang on. They do. Do we have this emote as well, though? All lowercase, it has to be. Or... oh, they do have that. Okay. Why isn't it again? I don't know. They just didn't set it to the game category. I don't know. It can be. That's the raid message. I had to make sure that was sent in my chat. Possible to use exit lag. What is that? Because in the game, the spin-off of Facebook is Face Nook. And YouTube is spelled like T-O-O-B. Yeah, that's the idea. That's the idea. Oh, VPN. A VPN shouldn't... well, I don't know about it giving you better ping. Depends on where you're connecting to. If you're really far away from where the VPN is, wouldn't that... you know, you have to be near where the server is. There's always a little bit of latency with VPNs. You can try it. That's how some people can play. For some reason, they are unable to play on their normal connection. And the area where they can play. His own name? No. It's Face Nook. So, they won the poll we can go over. We've raided She-Wolf a handful of times before. Very lovely person, streams for a very long time. Good content. If they play their raid trailer, it was edited by me. And it's a lot of content. Go and hang over there. Raid message, the one that's above. Yes, copy that. That's the message. Tomorrow's driving around stream. It won't be in coaches. You better be there. 2 hours before now is when it is. On all the platforms, driving around. Hopefully the net will stay good, because last week it died. Driving around, probably Nordic DLC maybe, or something, just in normal trucks. I want to do some jobs in my truck that I customized and I never used. So that's the plan. Admitted coach. Yes. It's called Face Nook. You'll see in the game. That's what it's called. I'm trying not to jinx it. That's why I fingers crossed, you know, knock on wood whenever the thing people say is. Have a flower. Big fan. I appreciate you joining. Appreciate all the support. Ruben, crazy. You don't have to do the donos. That's insane. But that will be saved. It counts towards the goal. Knock on wood, you can. Yes. Exactly. All right. Catch you over there. Big fan.